Big Z Reviews. Polar is a new Netflix action film that just came out last week. And when I saw the trailer for it, it looked pretty cool. Looked a little bit like, John Wick, but, that's okay. Not every movie has to be as good as John Wick when it does this assassin thing. So I decided to give it a shot. And, boy, is it bad.
As you know, we manage the investments of our employees. If a former agent dies after retirement, their $8 million goes back to the company.
This is a bad idea.
Bang.
So this is directed by Jonas Åkerlund, and it's mainly starring Mads Mikkelson. And right from the beginning, you kind of get this thing where, these guys getting an exam from his doctor, doing all that stuff. And this always starts weird, right after the doctor sticks his finger up his butt to check his colon, or check his prostate. See, he goes, oh, you want a piece of pie? Here, I have some homemade pie for you. And they're huh. Already pretty odd. But then it gets even weirder, because as he's retiring, and when in this assassin group, whenever they hit the age of 50, they have to retire. And in the intro scene, the cold opening, you see that it's a group of assassins killing a retired assassin, actually one of the Jackass crew. And it's fine. But the whole idea of it is kind of stupid, but okay, that's the whole idea for the film. But you have this character, Mads Mikkelson, you're supposed to like him. He is the main character for the whole film. And as he's going to his cabin to retire, he, stops, in a small town, and someone's selling a dog. And he's like, oh, I don't want a dog. And then he buys a dog. And again, oh, yeah, the dog. Are they going to do a John Wick thing? And they better not do a John Wick thing. It's not... And then he goes to home. He goes feeds the dog. He goes to bed and has a nightmare. Wakes up, bam, murders the dog. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do that? What's the point of it? And there's no impact to that. Nothing happens from this action. There's nothing that you learn from about it, and nothing you know about it, other than he has bad dreams. And later he has bad dreams too, and doesn't wake up and kill people. So why bring this dog into the movie just to murder it? It's it's weird. I don't know if they was trying to make a play on John Wick. You think John Wick's a badass? Well, this guy murders his dog in his sleep. I almost turned off the movie when this happened. I was like, I almost just turned it right off. However, I figured that I can't really review a movie if I stopped it right at the beginning. So I thought I'd keep going. I want to see what the action would actually be like. And once the movie starts going, there are some really weird parts to it. All of the interstitial parts in between the action scenes are so incredibly bad. It's mainly the stuff with all the assassin group and the leader of this assassin group, which this guy, Blut, played by Matt Lucas, he's been in nothing, really. He's Australian. He's been in a couple of side parts. He always plays the ridiculous guy. I don't know, I remember most from Bridesmaids. He's he's the one girl's roommate with his sister. And it's, he is, I guess, I can't figure out if they wanted him to play the role like this. He's the villain of the movie. He's the main villain, and he is so odd. And every scene with him is just so cringy and weird, and it's ugh. And the scenes with, this assassin group trying to find out where Mads Mikkelson lives, they go and they try and they kill a bunch of people, and they interrogate people and torture people. And some of these scenes, I don't know what happened, because, I don't think the whole movie is ADR'd, where they replace the voices, or if it is, they did it relatively well using the actual actors. But for these scenes, almost all of these, side characters that pop up, they're all horribly ADR'd. The voice does not match the person at all. And usually, they don't show the face of the person while they're talking. And they do, you can tell it looks really bad. But for most time, whenever they're talking, they show the face of someone else. to try to hide how bad it is. But I mean, I don't see how someone can make a film look at that and think, that's good. We don't need anything else done. That's perfect. Because it is. And these scenes are weird too. Like but once you actually get to the action of Mads Mikkelson killing people, like, it can be kind of fun. Like, the action isn't bad. I mean, they relied a little too much on CGI blood, but, I mean, some of the action can be pretty fun. And I know it's almost, like, a lot of this movie is almost so bad it's kind of good, but other times it's so bad it's just stupid. And, you know, when it gets to, like, when the assassin group tries to get after him, of course, he goes crazy and, like, he's not going to be an easy person to kill. And they do the scene that reminded me a little bit of that one Nicolas Cage film where he's, like, comes back from hell and he's trying to, like, save his daughter, but he has sex with this woman, and while he's having sex with the woman, he's, like, shooting everyone around. There's one scene in this that reminds me a little bit of that. And, I mean, the girl playing the guy he's having sex with is gorgeous, and they definitely, there's a lot of nudity with her, like, multiple times, like, they have, like, the camera is always focusing on her ass, and it's like, it's a little obscene, but, you know, I guess that's what they wanted to do, and that's all her character is really meant for. But, you know, it's just, a lot of stuff is just really bad. There is a lot of that, you know, quick editing, the hide stuff, and even some of the quick editing, like, while they're talking to each other. But, like, again, it's not horrible. I mean, it's nowhere near, like, John Wick choreography, but it's not horrible, and there's some cool stuff. Like, there's some scenes where he's just mowing down people, and it's like, real unbelievable, but it's pretty fun and crazy. And I think, you know, if they embraced that, like, I think it could have been a lot better of a movie. And if they cut down some of the extraneous stuff, like some of the stuff around the main story, it would have been better. But, I mean, there's so many scenes that you just watching and you're like, what is this movie? Like, there's Vanessa Hudgens, is this character that his neighbor, where he's going to retire, and they start talking, and he's like, oh, like, he's saying that he's like a world traveler, and he's a mortician, or whatever. He goes to other countries and brings the bodies back home to America, and that's, you know, he's trying to get around saying that he's an assassin. But he's like, oh, that's amazing. You should teach a class at school. You know, you'd be perfect. You know, show them what the world is like, or something like that. And they have this classroom experience. And he's like, he has this kukri, and he's explaining how to kill people with a kukri. And then he pulls out pictures of dead bodies and passes them around to all the students. And you're watching it like, is this real? And the teacher just watching him like, like he shows on the kid how he could murder people with a kukri. He doesn't even like explain like what the kukri is used like for, or where the history of it. It's like he gives him like an assassination lesson, and it's like, and then the kids are all excited, like, oh, this is great. And you're watching it, and you're just like, what is this movie? Like, when they were filming this, they thought, oh, this is great. Like, I don't understand. And this is kind of goofy and slight spoiler, but, you know, earlier Mads Mikkelson is, like, completely nude for his butt. Like, no frontal. But, like, at a certain point later, there's some torture going on. Really pretty long scene. It's multiple scenes, like, a couple days. And it's like, it keeps going on and on, but, like, the torture isn't that bad. It's like, snip, snip. Like, you don't really show much. But the weirdest thing is that, like, he has his shirt off, but he's wearing these thick pants. And he has no shoes. And you see, like, the guy, like, stabs him and cuts him, like, all over, except for where he's wearing his pants. And I was watching it, like, why are they wearing his pants? Like, I didn't need to see anything, but it's so odd that, like, they're torturing him, and he's wearing these heavy pants. I think that's where Mads Mikkelson, like, if I'm going to be hanging from this rope for 2 weeks, I'm going to wear pants. End of story. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I guess he just wear pants, you know. They tortured him, but they didn't want to leave his legs being cold. There's so many just odd things about this movie. And I almost think it's almost so bad that's kind of good. But I don't know if that's what they're going for, if they're trying to make a really bad film, or if they're trying to make a good film and it just turned bad. Like, I would not recommend it, but at the same time, I almost would, just so you see how ridiculous it is. Like, I try to give it like a 2.5 out of 10. It's not a good movie, but it's it's on Netflix, so you could. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to check it out, I guess. But thanks for watching. You can check out the video playlists from ahead. Subscribe to me in that Z over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z movie review. Thanks for watching.